What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel, and today we got the LBLA S169. It is the foldable 720p HD camera, optical sensor, Wi-Fi FPV drone, ready to fly. So let's open up the box and check this baby out. All right, we got everything out of the box and laid them out on the table. So let's go ahead and check this thing out here. It is a DJI Spark-like looking toy drone quadcopter. I have done a few reviews on very similar products. Fold out, just like so, and it becomes a significant size quadcopter. And we do have some LED lights on each of the motor pods here. But one thing different about this one, it has a optical sensor built into this thing, and this doubles as a deputy camera. So that means when you are doing Wi-Fi FPV with the front 720p HD camera, you can toggle between the view of the front camera and the optical sensor camera. So you are actually looking down on the ground with this camera as well, which is pretty neat. So here is the Wi-Fi FPV antenna, and the circuitry is built into that little module that is screwed on with the camera. There is a little slot on the back that I found, but it does not have a DVR on this one. So no SD card recording on this one, just Wi-Fi phone app recording. Here's a on and off button right on the top. Geared motors. The props are solid. It is not foldable. So that's just about it. And check out the battery. It is a proprietary battery. You can recharge it up with a micro USB connection port or cable, just like your phone, and charge it up. It is a 3.7 volt 900 milliamp size battery. Supposedly it's supposed to give you a flight time of 12 to 15 minutes. So we're going to check that out today. So this is a pretty cool looking quadcopter. Here's the HD camera in the front. As you can see, there's a couple of LED lights inside of that little LED light fixture right on top, and the camera is tilt adjustable down to maybe about 20-25 degree angle and up tilt, and it is a horizon tilt, so you're going to get a direct horizon view. So that is nice. I'm going to leave it directly up. So that is just about it. There's some rubber grommets over here, type of landing pod, so it'll land and stick that landing, so which is nice. Always nice to have little rubber footing on the landing pod. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the other stuff. We get this little "Hi, are you satisfied with the product?" by LBLA, and there's the website there, and we get the instruction booklet, LBLA S169, and it is in two different languages, one in Chinese, and I don't know if that's Chinese. Yeah, I believe it's Chinese. Looks Japanese kind of too. Anyways, here's the English section, and it is pretty in-depth. It goes through all of the procedures and functions and stuff like that, like all the rest. And on the mid section, there's the QR code to download your Wi-Fi phone app. And the phone app is called the Have Fun, or H Fun for short. I've already downloaded and checked it out, and and it is one of those apps that you are able to connect with your Wi-Fi repeater. So I have done that as well. So we're going to use a little Wi-Fi repeater and check it out as well. So there's the instruction booklet. You do get a bag of goodies, and excuse me, and this bag contains the prop guards, and it is a very easy prop guard to attach itself. And there's these placements inside here, so just take that out, put these prop guards in, and all you do is just press this little lever here and you can release it. And I do recommend you put these prop guards on if you are a beginner quadcopter pilot. So just in case you hit something, you are hitting the prop guards and not your props, and in turn damaging your motors, and you don't want to damage your motors the first time out. So that's the prop guards for you. And here's the charge cable, the USB to micro USB charge cable. I've already used it to charge up the battery, so that is nice. And we got another bag of goodies here. We got a screwdriver, and we got a full set of extra props. So very, very nice. And here's the remote control, guys. Now, this remote control is slightly different than the other ones that I have tested out. This is a pretty cool looking remote control. Now, there's dual antennas. These are just fake antennas. The antenna is embedded inside of the remote control. Now, it has little handles that flip out. And check this out. This is how you turn on the remote control. Just by flipping this leg out, the remote control turns on. There's a switch built in to that little section where you pull out. So that is just awesome. You pull out the other side, all right? And these are spring-loaded legs, so you put your phone in here so you can do your FPV with your phone and check out your HD camera view, so which is just fantastic. We're going to do that in a little bit. So powered on already. So this is the throttle. Go up and down and you're binding to the quadcopter. This is your pitch, forward, backward, left and right. Here's a camera button and here's a video button. Now this is a Wi-Fi FPV unit, so these buttons do not function on this quadcopter. But if you were to have gotten the one that does not have the Wi-Fi functionality with the micro SD card, then these buttons will function on that quadcopter. 1 key to take off, 1 key to land. Here's an emergency stop. Everything is marked, so very easy to know what you are pressing here. Here's the speed changing button, here's the 1 key to return, here's the headless mode button, and here's the flip button. Now I found that by down pressing on the throttle, there's nothing here, but down pressing on the pitch stick, and if you do the direction with the pitch, it stops to beep. So I'm thinking that is also some kind of a flip button as well. It does not have any functionality says anything about it in the instruction booklet. Now we do also have the 3D roll here, which is the flip button, and it does the same thing. So I think maybe there's dual flip buttons, so we'll check that out on our demo test flight. Now to arm the motors and to disarm the motors, both sticks to the bottom and out will arm, and out again will disarm the motors, and both sticks to the bottom and in will calibrate the gyros. As you can hear, there's a little beep as well. Now the control distance of this quadcopter is set to be 100 meters. So let's go ahead and do a demo flight with the LBLA S169. All right, we are ready to go with the LBLA S169. So let's go ahead and turn this baby on. A short press will turn the power on and the lights are blinking. Just fold out the handles and the remote control turns on. Up and down on the throttle binds it. We got solid lights. Let's go ahead and calibrate the gyros. Both sticks to the bottom and in. Calibrates the gyros, and we got solid lights. We are good to go. Right on. Let's go ahead and turn on the phone. Get into the LBLA Wi-Fi network, and we are connected from a previous connection. That is awesome. Let's go ahead and turn on the phone app. It says have fun on it. All right, so let's go ahead and screen record as well. All right, screen is recording and we are connected, as you can see here on the left. Pressing the start button and we should get Wi-Fi FPV, and yes we do. All right, nice. We got the virtual sticks appearing here. We can press this little button on the bottom right to turn the virtual sticks off, and let's go ahead and take some photos. So hitting that photo button, and looks like the camera is pointing straight at the horizon, no angle, and I have it facing straight, so that's the way I like it. Taking some photos. I'm gonna go ahead and hit that video record. There we go, and we got a little counter appearing on the top left hand corner. That is awesome. gonna put the phone on the phone clip here. Oops. Spring loaded. There we go. Gotta situate it just right in that little rubber handles there. Alright, so we are still recording, and let me double check to make sure I'm screen recording, and yes I am. Alright, so we are good to go. I don't need to fold out the antennas because those are just for looks, so let's go ahead and check out arming and disarming, shall we? Bolt sticks to the bottom and out, arms the motors, and bolt sticks to the bottom and out, disarms the motors. And while you are armed, if you hit this red button here, that is emergency cutoff on the motors. So let's go ahead and check out the 1 key to take off and 1 key to land. Stand back a little bit, and nice. 1 key to take off. Awesome. Oh wow, and check it out. Optical position hold. It is like it's got GPS. That is just awesome. Alright, so we got the forward camera. Let me do a little yaw spin. Alright, doing a little 360. And I gotta go up in altitude. Alright, let me go ahead and place it right around here. Right in front of us. Yeah, it went down in altitude for some reason while I was yawing. Alright, so we got the forward facing camera, and I'm able to switch the camera from forward to the optical flow camera, the deputy camera. So let's check that out. Oh, look at that. How awesome is that? Alright, let me bring it in this way a little bit and try to situate myself right underneath of it. And there we are. Where am I? Okay. I'm trying to head towards it, and there I am. Check it out. That is the deputy camera. You are able to switch from the forward facing camera to the deputy camera. How cool is that? That is awesome. I wanted to check that out right off the bat because that was kind of different than any other quadcopter with optical flow sensor. So that is awesome how it does that. Alright, so let me go ahead and quickly see if I can do some FPV. Oh yeah, you can do some FPV. There I am, coming towards me and going right over me, and it is right there. Awesome. You are able to do some FPV with this quadcopter. Nice. We are in speed number 1. Now we are in speed number 2. Oh yeah, very nice. Controls too. Cool. Ah, and there is a speed number 3. And we got some mean pitch going on here. There is a slight jerky motion on that 180 turn. Altitude hold. Yeah, blame it on the altitude hold. Alright, but it's working just fantastic. Nice. Let's check out the camera action. I'm going to go back down to speed number 1 and raise it up in altitude. And that should be a pretty good height right there. And looks to be wobbling a little bit. Let me give it a forward pitch just a little bit. Looks like a pretty decent camera so far. There we go. Alright, not bad so far. Alright, let's check out the flips. And we did a right side flip, a forward flip, and it goes back to its altitude that it was holding steady on. And finally the back flip, all directional flips. Nice. Alright, let's check out the headless mode. And we hear a little beep going on the remote control, letting us know we are in the headless mode. Alright, it is working fine. Let me get out. And let's push it out forward and check out the 1 key to return. 1 key to return. And it is returning home. or trying to return. I am in speed number 1, and it is coming back, redirecting it with the pitch stick, and we are out of the return to home. Okay, let me go ahead and put it in speed number 3. All right, so here we go. There's a slight delay in response from the sticks, I noticed. Return to home. All right, out of the return to home. Yeah, because we are sharing the same network, or the frequency, sorry, the 2.4 gigahertz, the Wi-Fi network, as well as the remote controls 2.4 gigahertz frequency. So we are kind of interfering a little bit. All right, so let's go ahead and stop the recording on the video. And what I also want to do is I'm going to stop the recording on the screen record for now. All right, we have stopped both of the recordings, and what I want to do is I want to fly it. Look at how steady she is. Man, that's like GPS lock. That's amazing. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get out of my Wi-Fi. So I'm going to turn off my Wi-Fi. Okay, so my phone has been disconnected with the quadcopter completely. Now let's go ahead and fly this thing without the phone being connected, with just the hard remote. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's got that little jerky motion up around the turns because of the altitude hold, but the response is just perfect. There's no delay. There you go. If you make smooth turns, you don't have that jerky motion. Nice. So it's supposed to have a 100-meter distance and a flight time of 12 to 15 minutes. Let me see what happens to it when I turn off the remote control. Simulating connection loss, and check it out. It is drifting a little bit. Now I think it has locked itself to the whatever it is it locks itself on, and look at that. It's like GPS lock. Let's go ahead and see what it does. Turning off the remote. Disconnected, and look at that. The quadcopter is just landing itself too. Nice and smooth landing. All right, so you won't have a flyaway situation if you lose connection. Let's go ahead and turn it back on. And 1 key to take off. Nice. And it comes to a hover right around that altitude, and it locks itself on whatever it is it locks itself on with the optical flow sensor. Nice. Look at that. Okay, let's see. Oh, and the lights are blinking, so the battery is on the low, and look at that, it is landing itself. Little hop and a bounce, and the motors shut off. All right, so that is the flight time of the LBLA S169. All right, just got done checking out the LBLA S169, the 720p HD camera, foldable RC quadcopter, ready to fly with the optical flow sensor that doubles as the deputy camera. So that was pretty cool, switching from the forward facing camera to the optical flow sensor camera. So that is really nice. And the optical flow sensor holds the position very well. It is almost as if this thing has GPS, so that's just fantastic. Looks like it did take some nice photos and videos as far as I can see with the phone app, so that is awesome. And you were able to do some FPV with the phone app and the remote control, but the remote control had a slight bit of delay with the Wi-Fi phone app turned on and connected, because all of these quadcopters are sharing the 2.4 gigahertz frequency. The remote control is on the 2.4, and the Wi-Fi network connection is on a Wi-Fi 2.4 as well, so they kind of hinder each other's performance. But this remote control is just awesome. I really love the fact that it folds out like this, and it provides you a nice little grip. And especially when you put the phone on here and clip it onto the remote control, you got yourself a nice little grip behind the phone. So it's just a fantastic little idea of a phone clip built into the remote control. So that's just awesome. All right, so there you go, guys. My review and test flight of the LBLA S169 foldable RC quadcopter with the optical flow sensor. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you again next time.